What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Gear Garden. This week we're taking a look at the Kilos Gear AeroCloud UL pad. All right, the Kilos pad comes in two sizes. We have the regular and the large size. The regular is 72 by 25 inches wide, and the large is 79.5 by 26, and that allows you for plenty of space on this pad. The weight for the regular pad is 17.6 ounces, and the weight for the large pad comes in at only 20.8 ounces. This has a Metallo therm layer in it, which I believe is basically just a sheet of film to help with the insulation inside the pad, just like a lot of other pads use on the market. This has a 4-inch thick baffle on it, so for all you side sleepers out there that are like me or people that want to sleep on your back, this pad will do it for you. You're not uncomfortable and your hips will not touch the ground. Not to mention, this pad is a 3-season pad with a 3.8 R value on it. I took it out to Desolation Wilderness last weekend in some snow, and it was more than okay. Granted, I did have my Gossamer Thin Light pad underneath, so that could have helped me stay a little bit warmer, but overall, I wasn't uncomfortable. It got down to only about 40 degrees. I will say that if I had to guess, I wouldn't take this anywhere below maybe 32 degrees without at least a warmer quilt and some insulation underneath. They do make a higher R value pad that would probably be better, and it is a 4-season pad for colder conditions. As you can see, I'm 5'10", and this pad towers over me, and when I lay down on the pad, I have room on both my head and my feet, which I'll show in the video here. It's plenty spacious, and it's not too big for any of the tents. As you can see behind me, I have my copper spur, and inside of it, it fits perfectly at the head end and foot end. There's plenty of room for gear still in the vestibule, so if you're someone who likes to put your stuff in there, you can actually put it on the top of your pad and you'll still have room where your feet aren't going to touch. So the Kilos gear pads have the double valve, just like a lot of other brands like Big Agnes and other companies, I should say. And I like that because I'm able to inflate it without it deflating, or I can completely pull both valves off and it can deflate in a second if you're laying on it. It also has these really nice chambers on here that's very quilted, so that actually does take a lot of pressure off of you. I hate sleeping on my back. I've had the hardest time doing it. This, to be honest, is probably the only pad that I've been able to sleep on my back comfortably and not feel like I have to turn on my side. When it comes to pack size, for something being this big and this inflated with a 4-inch thickness, it's super surprising that this packs down smaller than my Thermarest Neo Air that's a size large, and as well as my Big Agnes Repeat. It packs similarly to a Nemo tensor pad, so if you're looking for something that you like to roll up and put down really small in your pack, I definitely think the Kilos pad is something you should consider. Some pros for this pad is, like I said, the price to weight ratio is just insane. For $109 or maybe $119 for the large or long, you can't beat that for price with quality. I will say one of the cons, if there is a con, was that when I went to push the valve to deflate it, it was stuck, so it wouldn't actually come out. And then I noticed that inside there's like a white plastic sticker almost that is the cover, so you have to be careful that that doesn't come out, because if you do, this can slowly leak. As well as the material, I know is a thicker material, but it does feel like you might have to baby it a little bit. Like I said, it does feel thick, but I would not necessarily lay this just on the ground in the middle of nowhere with some pine needles or rocks without potentially worrying that I might put a hole in it or, wake up on the ground in the middle of the night. Luckily, this does come with a patch repair kit as well as a pump sack. So if you're someone that doesn't like to necessarily use a flex tail pump or doesn't want to use your mouth to inflate the pad, you can use that stuff sack. It's fairly good size, and it does take only a few full bags of air to fill it up. And other than that, the Kilos gear is awesome. Thank you for sending me this pad. Can't wait to keep using it. Thanks again, guys, for watching the Gear Garden this week. I hope that you like, comment, subscribe. If you've used this pad or you have a recommendation of a pad I should use, please leave a comment down below, and I can't wait to see you next week. Thanks.